All right, we back. Time for some Tetris 90. Some almost Tetris 99. I forget. I have to do something. Because of course I have to. Power options, turn off. Okay, where? Here. Thank you, King Cheese. Thank you. I was trying to see what, thank you, Sparks. Trying to see what my parents were doing for supper today before I like decide, oh, I'm gonna get like Taco Bell or something. And lo and behold, they're like, we're gonna do this. I'm like, no, it doesn't sound good. All right, bye, PS4 controller. You're not important. All right, we should be good. Tetris 99. .ttb. All right. Who is ready for some Tetris times? All right, we're gonna switch some customization here real quick. Congratulations, we got that. All right. I want to get Tetris Maximus 3 consecutive times, hopefully. So that's going to be kind of our hard goal that we're going to go into. And I get the feeling that the audio is glitching. Oh, that makes sense why the audio is glitching. It's just a black screen on that. We'll do Splatoon, all right? I'll do Splatoon for you guys. Let's get the audio back. While we're doing that, just have that go up. There we go. There we go. Dude, I'm so glad this game still has a community. I'm so happy that it does. All right, we're gonna focus attackers, and we're gonna be just playing it smart and play it smart. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we'll talk about here today. First off, I'd like to ask chat, how are y'all doing? We're gonna have to... Gonna have to make sure that we're playing things proper, right? It seems loud. Doing okay? You know, I saw that a little bit. That's okay. Right now, we're just playing it. We're gonna play it safe. So, you know, I've been doing at least pretty good. You know, we've actually been doing all right lately. And you guess. I'm dreading going back to work tomorrow. I don't know why. Like, lately going to work has been such a slog. It's been so draining. It's like, what do I do? It's just not a fun time. And you have to figure out, it's like, what am I doing today? Something tells me that we're in danger. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate, but that's okay. We can do some crazy strategies like that. Look at that. Look at that beauty that we just did. Start up strong today. But yeah, like, you know, I've just been, like, so much hard focusing channel stuff lately. I'm pretty sure it is getting in the way of my, like, work, right? When it comes to, like, actual job stuff. I think it's starting to get, like, kind of mixed up in that, because I've been bringing my laptop to work every day and making sure that I can, making sure I can do, like, a few things in that regard, so... wonder if I... There we go. It's just been a little bit crazy, you know? I panicked. I panicked there. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I just was like, I'm gonna move it to the side just in case. Turns out, it was the worst move I could have done. So far, we're doing okay. We're also not getting any kills, though. Little bit of a issue in that regard. I'd like to get some kills here. Now, chat might be wondering, Kit, you just put a piece in a weird spot. What happened? The answer is I didn't think. So far, we're just kind of chilly. But yeah. Dude, it's been crazy lately. Life of Kit. It's always a crazy time. Tell you what. Dude, I've been, like, the videos I've been watching lately regarding, like, just YouTube in general. Well, like, just, like, YouTube content in general. What the fuck am I saying? I'm saying, like, I've been watching content on YouTube. There we go. That's the words that Kit was trying to say. And, like, I have been so, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been actually kind of interested in going back to playing Smash Ultimate. But only do custom stages. Like, that has been, like, a potential thing that I might want to do. Is like just doing just custom stage, custom rule set Smash. Just because I've been watching videos and it just looks so much fun. And like part of me is like, maybe I can come up with some too, but then you gotta realize that like I'm also not a big fan of Smash games in general. So, as been seen in a few instances, we'll not bring up any names, right? But like part of me wants to get back into playing Smash just to like maybe, just maybe feel like I can potentially get a win or like maybe get better at the game. Like that's the hope, you know. It's like playing the game again, just maybe getting better. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I want to do something like that when it comes to oh, what is it called? With like fighting games in the future. Because there's like, what is it? Guilty Gear Strive is coming out here soon. And I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably try to get like, I don't know, maybe a little bit better at fighting games in general. This isn't wrong. You don't like seeing the fact that that just kind of supremely hits. Alright, well, focus time here, guys, so give me 1 second here. Dude, there's 2 people just right there chilling. Come on, concede. Concede. Get this done. Fuck yeah, first game, dude. Fuck yeah, first game. Let's fucking go. First game. Got a few Tetris line clears in there. Got a single T-spin in there. How to play calm. How to play collected. We did it, y'all. We did it. First game of the day. And we won. A lot of English players in here, by the way. It's a little kind of crazy to me. There's some new icons. I've not seen really any of these icons. There's also new people playing, it looks like, because they have the green icons. Poor Ethan. Your first game and you've lost. 98%. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's see if we can get that second one now. Gotta play calm and collected, you know? Calm and collected. But yeah, like, Guilty Gear Strive is coming out. I'm actually getting excited to play that. Yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've been, with Monster Hunter coming out on Friday, this upcoming Friday, I'm not gonna lie, I was really tempted to be like, hey, I'm not gonna show up to work. Monster Hunter's out, it's a Friday, you won't mind, right? But my boss would probably really severely dislike that. So, I'm not gonna do that. It's okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna complete stacks as just normal. Like, that's all I'm gonna do, and if I get some screw-ups in there, that's okay. But I'm thinking as long as I can keep my stack count very low right now, might be the best strategy moving forward. You know? But yeah, like, I actually really want to play Monster Hunter Rise, like, immediately when it comes out. Here's the thing, do we know if it's gonna be a, oh, what is it called? What's it called? Is it gonna be a midnight release? Because if it's a midnight release, we might just stream it for like, I might just go to sleep and then just start streaming it as soon as shit happens. What's this? We don't know. Now, I don't want to keep building up Tetris line crews. That used to be my strategy in the past, but I'm a changed man. That's right, I change my underwear at least twice a day. That's what they mean by a changed man, right? Also, been thinking a little bit about Splatoon 3. You know, I'm starting to feel more and more excited for Splatoon 3. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, you know? Because, like, my entire MO right now for Splatoon 3 is, like, Hit needs to start kicking people's ass in that game when it comes out. But it's like, you know. It's like, what do we do in that regard, right? Is Kit gonna just fucking kick people's ass and, like, gonna go fucking ape shit? Or, like, what are we gonna do? And I'm thinking that, like, you know, I'm gonna take Splatoon 3 when it comes out a day at a time. Like, for character customization. See, I could give a rat's ass about character customization. But that's just me, right? Like, I will spend hours upon hours in character customization. Like, that stuff I don't really mind. So I was like, we gotta do something smart here. Because we made a few mistakes. But yeah, like, I can spend hours in character customization. You guys have seen me spend hours in character customization. The reason I say I can give a rat's ass about it is because I feel like Splatoon, the only character customization you really should care about in that game is the clothing. And I'm just being real with y'all, like, I feel like that's the only thing that does matter in the game is the outfits. But at the same time, like, well, here's the thing, the hair looks cool, sure, but, like, when are you actually looking at an Inklin's hair? Just a real question I have. When are you looking at an Inklin's hair? I don't know. That's just my take on it, is I'm excited for it, but I'm just excited because it's Splatoon 3, and there might be some, like, weapons I'm going to be really good at. And, I mean, you guys have, for those who have been around with the channel for a while, you guys know that when a new game comes out, I will master it immediately, and then everyone will get better than me as time goes on. It's happened. It's happened a ton. A lot of you remember that sort of stuff. Heck, Super Mario, whatever the fuck it was called. Super Mario 35? 85? 35. Fucking mastered that game immediately. Could not be stopped. And then people were like, I'm suddenly a Mario expert. I'm like, man, dude, I wanted to be the Mario expert. You couldn't have given me a chance. You couldn't have given me, like, hey, Kit, things are gonna be okay. You would probably win. Like, nope, it's, hey, Kit. Everyone's the master. It's like, come on. Right. Okay, that's your king cheese? No shade. For my sake, though, I could care less about a lot of the stuff. The new weapons I want to give a try, but I'm gonna be real. But who from way back when wants to take a guess about what my plan is when the game comes out? Just by watching the trailer. And no, it's not snarkiness, let's be real. I've been snarky enough lately, we don't need more. At least I'm pretty sure we don't need more. Not yet. It's the same exact thing that we did in a different game that I can't remember the name of right now, but somebody probably remembers. For those who don't know, people will always start talking. When a new game gets announced, right, they'll start talking about what everyone's about to play. And for those who noticed the Splatoon 3 trailer, people were like, yo, people are going to be playing the shit out of the bow and arrow. And you know what Kit does? Kit's like, alright, well, I'm not going to play the bow and arrow, but I will find that weapon that will fuck up the bow and arrow. And that will be my prime focus. Damn it. Use Tri-Slosher again? Maybe. I misplaced one. What up, Justin? How's it going? I'll probably use Tri-Slosher again. Tri-Slosher is my baby. But when it comes to, like, forget what game it was. There was a game that came out that we played for a little bit, and everyone was saying, oh, we're gonna make sure we own, like, everyone's gonna use this weapon, everyone's gonna use this weapon. It wasn't even Splatoon 2, it was a different game. And I was like, okay, perfect. And I immediately ran the thing that would defeat all of them, and I just kept owning, and then people would join the stream and get super pissed off. What a baba, by the way. How's it going? See, that's the thing. I know not everyone will use the bow and arrow, but I know just enough people will use the bow and arrow that my Ninjala, that was it. That was it. Because that's the only reason I used the hammer, is because everyone else was using fucking yo-yo, and hammer, like, demolished yo-yo. So all I did was like, yeah, by the way, guess what? I'm gonna use the hammer. And people would get pissed off. And that was before the time where I just started convincing people to not kill me. And, somehow, I just, you know, those were darker times. You Ninjala. Listen, we all had our Ninjala phase in life, okay? We all went there, we all were at the Ninjala phase in our life, and that's, you know, we just gotta live with the fact that we had that period in our lives. And Ninjala was a thing. Listen, no one's more upset about Ninjala than me, okay? Can we all just be real? No one's more upset about how Ninjala turned out than me, and I think that is a fact that no one can refute. The phase that no one wants to remember. See, I'm pissed that Ninjala could have had the chance to be such a great game with so many unique ideas and a system that would have been fucking incredible had it not turned into, this thing is overpowered, use it. Right? That's what the game turned into. The game turned into, this is what the meta is currently. If you use anything else, you're stupid beyond all belief and you're going to die. And that was how it went. That is just how that game went. Vastly different than what we saw at E3 2018. E3 2018, the fact that the entire premise was based on how much you blew up the, whatever it's called, the bubble, determined your weapons, like, stats. I thought that was infinitely cool. I thought that was infinitely more interesting than the fucking weapon triangle thing that we got there. But once again, you know, I'm in the minority. People are still saying the game is great and fantastic. You know, Julian, who's part of the Discord, kudos to him for being part of the professional scene. I'm proud of him. It's just like, you know, I don't know, it's just like, I wish it had that mechanic where it just depended on the bubble, so that way you can mind game people, you know, oh hey, by the way, like, you're fighting this guy, okay, he's using big, you now chose small, and you're winning. They might have more skill than you, but at least the weapon advantage, like, you're at least cognizant of that. And for the secret ending, you do realize there is a man named Hunkrat, right? And I might get back into Payday more. You know, let's talk. Hey, Bossy, how's it going? let's talk about Payday for a little bit. I do want to stream more Payday. I was in the mood for it. I got hit up by my old friendo that I would used to play the game with. The problem is, one, if he's if I'm playing, he's probably gonna join on with, and he will not call me Kit to save my life. He will call me my real name constantly. Which I don't really mind, but at the same time, I'm not a big fan of my real name, so there's that. But also, too, like, I don't know how it is. In the new heist? Dude, I have all the DLC. I have the dragon pack. What, you think that I'm not aware of the stuff that happens in Payday? Pshaw. I know that shit. Mr. Seb Justin. Then I'm down. But yeah, well, like, I'll see what we're gonna do Payday-wise. I know Hunk still wants to play more of it. And I'm down. I'm absolutely down to play some more. It's just more of the fact of, hey, like, what's the ultimate thing, you know? It's just like, you know, I want to get the rest of the achievements that I'm missing. I want to do those achievement grinds. I don't care. The problem is, and this is the issue I have with Payday nowadays, is that everything takes so long to do. And I wish I was kidding, but like, real talk, you better be ready for the long haul when you're playing Payday. It's like, hey, you're playing Payday with your friends? Alright, you're gonna devote like 6 hours of your life now to playing like a few heists. By the way, you can fail. You can fail and lose, and there goes that time. Wasted. Wasted. And keep in mind that there's also achievements for one down mode, there's achievements for some really difficult modes. You have to get to infamy, you know, 100 now. 100 levels of infamy. Like, there's a lot to do. And you know, if I wasn't working, and if this was my full-time thing, you know, I'll say it again. If this was my full-time thing, you would have access. I shit you not, y'all. You would have access to doing those sort of things. You guys don't realize, like, I know I say this a lot, like, oh man, if I could do this full-time, yada yada yada. But like, you guys don't realize the things we could do. The things we could do if this was my thing that I could do every day, 12 plus hours a day, you guys don't even know. There is so much potential. So much potential. You guys have no idea. So this, boom, and a boom, and a boom, and a booshkis! Let's go. One guy just panicked and was like, I am not fighting this man anymore. This man just stole my life. Unfortunately for me. You done, dude? This is unfortunate. I lost because it didn't go in. That's the one coming. 6th place, not too bad. Now we're getting back to the Japanese. There we go. Meta literally hasn't changed. Sounds about right. Sorry, I'm not checking chat when I'm playing this game. I don't know if you guys know this. What we got going on here? New channel forever. But yeah, you guys don't realize how much stuff we can do once full-time could potentially happen in the future, you know? Once that happens, like, you know, There'll be days where we just devote ourselves to Dead by Daylight. There'll be days where we just devote ourselves to single-player games. There will be literal days where we devote ourselves to, like, Monster Hunter. Because here's the thing, I loved Monster Hunter World. I played it with my friend Blaze a lot back in the day. It's actually, fun fact, that's how I met Sun and Koo. Was playing Monster Hunter with them and Blaze. And I was just the snarky Charge Blade player. That was my rise to fame there. I was the snarky Charge Blade boy. Girl. Well, I played this girl. Of course I just played this girl. Kidding me? Anywho, yeah, that was kind of my big gist, was like, yo, I'll be your guys' Charge Blade. And I'll be like, yo, okay, that's cool, sure. And then fucking everyone would die, meanwhile I'm just chilling there like, hey, am I gonna get backup at all? Well, we're dead. Well, can you fix that? Most of the time they couldn't. It just but, you know, someone's pretty good. Koo had some issues, but Koo was got it. And then Blaze got distracted. And it was fun. Every time. Every time. It was a fun game. I think, you know, I think if I recall correctly, Koo was still new to the game back then now, if I think about it. And Sun was playing for quite some time. So, that makes sense. Yeah, like, just think of the things we could do, you know. Payday 2 streams every now and again, just grinding stuff until we get all the achievements. Monster Hunter, I could have just done a full clear there, but I was so focused on the fact that we're talking about Monster Hunter right now. I know Dumo is going to be really big back in the playing Monster Hunter, so we might do another collab stream with him in the future. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude, you can't do this to me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? There we go. There we go. Now we're making some gas cooking. Taco Bell. But yeah, I just like I know I bring it up quite often. It's like, hey, you know, we could do this. Hey, I'm sticking to it, you know, we can definitely do, we're working on making things work, right? We're working on making things work. I gotta talk to Mo here in a little bit, because I know I'm finally getting emotes done. I'm making that investment. Monster Hunter Rise is what I was talking about. We were playing, well, Koo, Blaze, and myself all played Monster Hunter World together, and that's how I met Koo, Sun, and... Well, I knew Blaze before. But, yeah. It was fun times. But yeah, when Rise comes out, also Payday 3 got announced, by the way. Don't know if anyone knew that, but Payday 3 got, like, legit announced. Release date and everything. It's kind of incredible. You make jokes about that. They actually announced it. The devils themselves are like, yeah, by the way, it's a thing. And everyone else was like, yeah, right. And it's like, here is a fucking look. And everyone's like, oh shit, dude, these guys are serious. Here's the thing. When it comes to, oh, it's not behavior. It's fucking, what's their name? What is their name? It is Starbreeze, right? Starbreeze? Is that their name? I can't fucking think of their name. What is the name of the studio that makes Payday? And why am I stupid? Like, something's telling me I should know what their thing is. Is it Starbreeze? It begins with an S. Regardless, whatever their name is, for those who don't know, Starbreeze. Oh, I'm glad I remember. Fuck me. Sorry. We somehow got a piece of it. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, sorry, back to the whole gist. I love the idea, right? This is actually something cool. So for those who don't know, like Starbreeze almost went bankrupt. I think they were like in the process of going bankrupt, and their solution was like, fuck it, we're just gonna keep releasing DLC for Payday 2 because it's still active, it's still played a ton. And I find it honestly pretty awesome that their solution of just releasing a shit ton of DLC for a game that they made that is fucking hella old, right? They were like, yeah, we're gonna just make a shit ton of DLC, we'll see what happens. And it worked. And I find that fucking hilarious. That they decided that they are going to make as much DLC as possible for the game. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, well, oh well, we tried. And the fact that it works is just great. I love it. I can't say anything more positive about how that all worked out. The console players? What happened with console players? I'm not a console player for that game, so I am very much unaware of the things that happen. I know they were supposed to get something. I just don't know what it is. There's 6 people. We're gonna downstack here. He says, as for some reason the game decided that he was not going to. Hold on. Chat, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to wait. We're in the middle of a game of Tetris, and somehow we are still in this. And I've not had any luck in this game. Dude, that man in the corner is getting fucked up. This is awkward. Yeah, let's go! Good job, Japanese player. Proud of you. Did you commit any crimes? Sounds good. We didn't hear anything. Let's go, that's 2, y'all! That's 2 in the fact of like, not even an hour, dude. Man, we're playing well today. Oh, last update was 2019 for console. Yeah, they can only, like, their biggest player base is PC. And they just have to stick with it. They have to stick with the fact that their main player base is PC for Payday 2. Yeah. Story time? Yeah, I can do story time. Let's see. Which story can I tell you guys today? We were talking about a bunch of different games and such, so What should we talk about? Story time. I mean, there's a lot of stories, you know. The kid's got stories. It's just like, you know, what do we talk about? Because, like, you know, stories will like happen. It's just like I gotta like know like what are we going for. All the stories? I just don't know like which ones to tell. I've told a lot of. Here's the thing: when you stream so much, you kind of like forget what stories have already been told. Like, it's like, oh, have I told this story before? Yes, Kit, you've told us that yesterday. How about this story? It's like I'm a fucking grandparent. Grandpa Kit, what stories have you told us? Have I told you the story about the fucking Taco Bell elves? Yeah, you told us this yesterday. Why not the story of Hocus Pocus? You told us that 2 days ago. Tell us about the war. Back then, we didn't have cell phones to deal with the war. It was man versus machine, and the next thing that happened was death. And that's why Taco Bell rules us now. They are our corporate. It's all hail Taco Bell. As you guys can tell, I'm very hungry right now. Which is why after we're done with Tetris 99, I'm going to switch on over to, we'll take a break, and I'm going to go get my food, because they're making carne asada downstairs, and I don't want to be with my mother today, so... I think that support cut off 3 months after it came out. Eh. They gotta divert the resources, especially when you're dealing with a near bankruptcy, Justin. Alright, chat, I'll let you guys choose. Do you guys want to know the story about the time... For some reason, Christmas time is on my brain, so do you guys want to know about the story of how I got my present rejected so hard by my crush? Or we could do the story about how I had to explain to an entire group of Cards Against Humanity players what Smenda was, because they didn't understand. Even though they said they played the game, they just thought it was a funny word, and then I had to explain what it was. Or do we go about the story of... Sorry, I'm not focusing on something. I feel like I'm in a losing position here for some reason. Or do I do the story about how, like, my secret, like, we did a white elephant, and I had the best white elephant idea that kept getting stolen the entire time. Chat, you get to decide. And when I look back, after I figure out how I'm getting myself out of this mess in this game, right now we are playing too close to the sun. Icarus would be scared right now. I just double back. Sorry, that was scary. So, hi Neko, and hi Dizzliz, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I am going to attempt... Sorry, I'm trying to get back into this game, and currently we are almost in a safe position. You guys are going to have to give me a few moments here. So we're back. Get on this. Cards Against Humanity story. Listen, I don't know if we're going to have time for all the stories. That's why I have to ask chat. some of these stories can get long, you know. And it's not even the fact I'm making these up on the fly. It's just the fact that, like, this shit has happened to me. And you guys are like, oh, Kit, we want to hear some of your crazy stories. I'm like, listen, some of these stories long ass time. So, just want to make sure. It's like, are you sure? Is this the story we're selecting for today? Dude. You know what? I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire right now. Played with fire and lost. First one, the penguin story. No. Game's a bit loud. Gotcha. How's that? Be a bit better. All right, let's start. I'll just go down the list and we'll see where we end off. We'll start off with the story about a time I got hard rejected for Christmas. More? Is it? Hold on. If it's more, then I have to do this. Is it that? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to... Let me move myself back up. I've turned myself down earlier. How's that? Yeah? Okay. Alright, let's talk about the time I got hard rejected. So, Christmas time. It was back when I was in the insurance job, okay? Hey, Neko, thank you for contributing to the Burnout Paradise. Appreciate it. But yeah, so this takes... Oh my god. This takes place back when I was working insurance, okay? It actually, funny enough, the Cards Against Humanity story also takes place around the same time. We'll get there. Anywho, so what happened was, Kit's trying, you know, I'm trying to get to, like, maybe have a chance with somebody, right? It's Christmas time, it's the time for presents, it's the time for, you know, being there for people and just, you know, maybe making somebody's holiday that much better. So, I worked with my manager, who was good friends with the girl that was crushing on me at the time. And what happened is we came together and we're like, okay, so like this is gonna be the plan. We're gonna do this, do that, and like if worst comes to worst, we didn't think this was gonna happen, but lo and behold, it would. It's like worst comes to worst, like we could just say it's from my manager, who is best friends with this person, if they like decline it for any reason. Because all I'm trying to do is just get a gift. I'm trying to just be a good friend, but also, you know, slightly being like, hey, you know, it would be kind of cool if we could like talk some more, like do that sort of stuff. And this, you know, this is younger Kit days. This is younger Kit days, so you guys know that young Kit's not the sharpest tool in the shed, for those who have heard some of the stories before. Young Kit's wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Anywho, so what happened is, you know, we're looking around, I'm trying to figure out like, hey, what we should do. And my boss and I were like, hey, yo, she likes like perfume and scented candles. Those are like her two favorite things. I was like, yo, okay. Well, good thing that my parents love scented candles too, especially my mom. So she knows all the stores for that. So we go to the store, we check around, and we're like, these are the top scented candles, and this was back before I was in debt. So I was like, you know what? Cool. I'll buy it. This should be fine. This should be fine. There should not be any issues. You know, when this is a me story, you guys know that there's going to be issues, but we'll get there. So, we're chilling, right? Okay. This turned a little bit bad really quick. I'm trying to come back here real quick. Anywho, so we buy the scented candles. We actually buy like a few perfumes too, and find out that like through my boss talking with her that it's her favorite, like the one that she really wants, and was actually hoping that a guy would get it for her for Christmas. Like she apparently has always had bad luck with guys, as I hear most people do, and she was like hoping that, you know, guy of her dreams would get it for her. I was like, yo, might have a shot. We're gonna do this. It should be fine. We buy it, and then all of us end up hanging out for it's myself, my manager, and two of our friends, and the girl I was crushing on at the time, all hanging out for Christmas. And, you know, we placed like the presents under the tree and everything, because I got everybody stuff, because that was the kind of friend I was back then. And, you know, we're chilling, we're like talking, people are drinking, I have to be the driver, so I don't drink, that sort of thing. And this, it finally gets time to, they're like, oh man, you already have presents under there. It's like, well, actually, it's presents for all of you guys. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. So, like, people are slowly opening them up, and, you know, some of the people, like, have caught on, not my crush at this time, but some of the people have caught on that, like, oh, these are presents from myself and from the boss, and so on and so forth. So I'm, like, just, like, quietly sitting there, and, you know, I'm quietly sitting there just kind of waiting, like, hoping maybe she might like it, she'll open it and be like, oh, yo, this has been cool, this is actually pretty dope. I'm waiting. I'm just sitting there, waiting. I'm gonna die. Not gonna die. So I'm kind of chilling. I'm kind of scared, but you know, I'm like, okay, we can make this work. This will be okay. And damn it. So sitting, chilling. She opens a present. She sees it. She's like, oh my gosh, like these are pretty cool. And then she kind of like looks around. And she's like, is this something that Kit got me? And she starts pushing it away, like looking at me, and I'm like, huh? Like silently, just like looking at her like, oh god, she's thinking it's from me, which it is. She's pushing it away. Oh no. So my boss suddenly realizes what's going on, and she's like, oh no, that was actually from me. Like, you know, Kit helped out and such and everything. And she's like, okay, I just want to confirm. And like, I can hear the whispering. I just want to be positive. Like, you swear this is not from Kit. And she's like, yeah, no, it's from me. Like, he was just with me when we were picking it out. That's all. Okay, not from him. I'm just sitting there, like, kind of silently eavesdropping on this conversation. And I was like, oh, fuck. I would go on to learn that he didn't hate me or anything. It's not the reason at all. The reason why it was a big deal if it was me or not, because she knew it was like somebody she was crushing on, is I would find out that she actually hated video games, like gaming in general. She thinks that they were the devil and all this sort of stuff, which my boss and I did not realize. And she knew that I was very much big into games, because we would always like talk and everything. Somehow wasn't made aware of the fact that she hated games, so she was like very distant of me and like wanted to date a guy who didn't play video games. So yeah, my present got rejected. My boss pretty much took credit for it, which, you know, was fine. And I mean, I kind of dodged a bullet. This girl would then also go on to realizing that kind of a lot of guys play games, so she would, and I shit you not, this is a thing that happened. She paid a guy to just impregnate her, so that way she could at least like go through that process and not have to worry about dating a guy that potentially played games. Are my crushes legally insane? I don't know. Apparently I go for the insane people. But that was a thing that happened. Just play video games? Yeah. No, that's what we were talking about. And then like she came in one day at work and was like, hey, I'm pregnant. And both my boss and I were like, oh, you actually found somebody who didn't play games. And then she confided in my boss, who turned around and told me about it, that she paid a guy. And then she wanted to live the single mom life. I was like, okay. I don't know if somebody from my job, she tends to lurk in streams. This is not my crush, it's just a different coworker entirely. I don't know if she's known that story. If she is lurking, which by the way, hello if you are. But like, that was a thing that I was told that happened. Well, I witnessed. Well, let me back that. I was told by my boss about the thing I'm paying, so I don't know if it's true or not for that part. But it's still kind of insane that like she paid a guy just to become a single mom. Like, it's a little bit insane. I've learned that people from Arizona here are pretty insane. And like, it's like, oh, but Kit, aren't you from Arizona? Fun fact, I'm actually not originally from here. But that's besides the point. Oops. That's definitely besides the point there. I'm legally crazy? Rude! You're not wrong, but rude! Anyway. The reason I say that people from here are pretty crazy, and it's not like being dissed, like so I used to hang around with band peoples. Like the school's marching band. That's what they're called. I for some reason couldn't think of that word. But I hung around with like the marching band people, and people always say, oh, band kids are crazy, this, that, and the other. Fucking didn't realize parents for band kids are fucking crazy. Like, straight up. I'm dead. Won't be able to. That's pretty true. So I didn't know that band parents are crazy. So there was this band mom that would always go to the band and all this sort of stuff, be at every single game. Super chill, super nice. Some of the things I see her post and such, because I'm still friends with some of the band kids and everything, are fucking mental. Fucking mental as shit. This is something I have apparently learned, alright? I don't know how many people have ever gone through like one, gone through a divorce, or two, their parents divorced. But, what up, Rick? I wish I was kidding when I was saying this. There was a time when I actually like would check like other social media and such, and she was posting about this. I would like to keep like everyone to realize that this is the mother of a human being that was in band. That she got a divorce, and you know, first reactions when getting divorced is like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry, it must be so hard on the kids, this, that, and the other. And she was going on about being happily in love but divorced. And I was like, okay, how does this work? So I had to do some digging, because like when I see something that like on like say Facebook or Twitter that's really out there, I always want to do more investigating. And I'll comb through people's posts. I'm gonna be honest. I'll comb through people's posts to be like, okay, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Turns out, this person got a divorce from her husband, which is, you know, pretty unfortunate and like be hard on the kids, right? However, was still in love with her ex-husband, and it was her who initiated. It was, if I recall correctly, it was her who initiated the divorce, but her husband was still in love with her, as was she in love with her husband, and decided that having a divorce was the most fun thing to do. I don't understand it. I don't know how it makes sense, but apparently to them it did. And as a result, they're like, yeah, we are happily in love but divorced. And it's like, how does that work? Can somebody please explain to me? And like literally like doing more investigating, there's still pictures of like her and her husband fucking like smiling and having the time of their lives. They're like, oh man, the divorce life is great. Still with her husband. Ex-husband. I shit you not, this is a real thing. I wish I was joking. It's just like, why? Now, I know a few people will probably be wondering, wait a second, Kit, are you okay with talking about this? One, I'm not going to say their names, right? Obviously, I'm not going to say their names. I'll never say the names of those, and if I do, it will be fake names, just to make the story easier to follow. But if they're like, listen, if the shoe fits, if it feels like it's concerning you and the shoe fits, like, I'm not trying to talk about specific people in chat. It's usually never anybody in chat. It's just, you know, something surprising. I have done the thing though where like I'll like shade talk about somebody and be like, hey, that's not exactly, don't you have all the facts? And I'm like, well, how'd you know I was talking about you? And they're just like, and I was like, the shoe fits. I'm sorry. Just outed yourself in front of this person, and guess what? You have a lot of explaining to do. Goodbye. Which I have done that. I was talking about somebody cheating on their boyfriend, and the person came up and was like, hold on, that's not exactly what happened. And I was just like, who said I was talking about you? Didn't realize that I wasn't even like stating their name or anything. I was just being like very cautious about it and just like kind of being vague. Moments later, they outed themselves to their friend that I was talking to. Your friend was not happy. They're like, you are what? I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave you two. My intentions was not to have this happen, but you outed yourself to this person. Congratulations. We're just having fun. Yeah, no, Rick, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, they were saying that lawyers are involved in everything for that. Like, based on all the research I was doing, like, to figure out what the fuck they were talking about, because I've always heard terrible things about divorce. And for people to be like, yeah, this is the greatest thing of our lives. It's like, in the same universe here? Like, can I get what for 10,000, please? Where else is this, by the way? Yeah. Okay, cool. Second. It's hard. They're having fun. Yeah, people be weird. People be weird. Apparently, just especially Arizona people. See, my parents have always talked about having a divorce. Like, they've always talked about it on and off. And I can't go into details, unfortunately. Would love to. Absolutely would love to. Gonna be real. But I can't. Of why they're still together. Hurts my stomach. I don't know. People be weird. Alright, who wants to hear Cards Against Humanity story? Who's ready for that story about how what was said to be the most fucked up group of individuals did not know what spanking was. Unfortunately, I also forgot what that word means, so I just know what's bad. So, so at the same Christmas party where like the crush like rejected the present and all that sort of stuff, we also decided to play Cards Against Humanity. And there was one of our friends there was so ready because she's like, I love Cards Against Humanity, like I know like I'm so good at it, so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, well, this is gonna be fun. So we're playing, and you know, I get my favorite card of all time, fuck you, I'm a bear. Best card in the game, don't at me. Anywho, you know, we're playing, I get my favorite card and all that sort of stuff, we're having a good time. And at one point, somebody plays the card, just Smegma. Which I think is something that's coined by Game Grumps, if I recall correctly. I want to say it's coined by Game Grumps, or something to that extent. Or used a lot by them. At the time. And, you know, some of the more innocent people, let's just say, some of the more innocent people at that table that we were playing at, was asking what that was. And, like, I'm just being quiet because it's her card. So, like, I was just like, I'm just gonna let you explain it. And she said something along the lines of, like, when you take... I think she said something along the lines of, like, taking someone's, face and just, like, shoving it into, like, a vat of shit. Or something along those lines. Like, it's like the shit that's on their face that they got rubbed in. Which I was like, I don't think that's correct. I don't want to explain what it was. I just remember I explained what it was at the time because I knew what it was back then. It's been a while and I've not played Cards Against Humanity, so don't judge me. Anywho. So I remember I described it to them what it actually was, and then they were like, oh, we don't believe what you're saying. So I was like, let's just look it up. That'll probably be the easiest. I remember they looked it up, saw the actual definition, and everyone got super horrified, like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And some of them actually recommended banning the card. I don't think it really was that bad, per se. But, like, even the girl who played it, like, kept apologizing. I'm like, I'm sorry. You're the one who talks about the fact of, like... this girl... Like, she was not super clear in the brain. She... Let's just say one day at work, she wanted to be, like, witness and potentially film a live action of Letting the Penises Kiss. Like, that was her goal. And it was like, no. She tried to get me involved in that, and I was like, I don't swing that way. So the fact that it surprised and disgusted her was pretty surprising, because I was like, listen, you're more messed up than a lot of us here. And yet, apologizing for these cards. So. Oh, I don't want to go eat food right now. I am currently busy playing Tetris. Voice is only downstairs. We might be able to still survive this. Kind of depends. So yeah, there's your story time for today. I think I said there was one more story, but frankly, brain is not functioning properly. I am playing Tetris. Brain does not function properly when Tetris is being played. I am actually very surprised we came back from that. I'm gonna be real. So. You know, I should probably get food here actually really soon, because I'm starting to feel myself get a little bit lightheaded, and I think it's purely because of the lack of food. So. Oh, they are making some. They already have some food downstairs, so maybe I'll be able to like swipe some. Dude, I fucked up. I literally just got so fucked right now. I wish that I was smarter. Okay, there's a potential victory somewhere here. If I can find it. No! There. Okay. There was legitimate fear there for a moment. I looked away for a second because I thought I got a notification, and that might have been it. That might be the end of Kit today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're still in this somehow. How did I win? How did I win? How did I win? Oh boy. Oh boy. That is 3 wins today. That is fucking 3 wins today. I am surprised. Alright, we gotta go till we lose. We gotta go till we lose. I'm sorry if this stream is not as crazy as, like, previous, right? Like, you know, there's some people who are like, hey, kid, don't you like doing the crazy shit on stream? Like, talk about crazy things? And I'm like, listen, I'm not tired right now. I'm just more like, my head hurts. But that's okay. So we'll do one more Tetris games until we lose, and then once we lose, we will not even if it's just gonna be once. Once we lose, we will turn off the stream, and I'll let you guys know. Pretty much the only other thing we're doing today is Dead by Daylight, Survivor, because I didn't realize that I'm kind of behind on some VOD stuff that I gotta do. So I want to get all of that actually taken care of today. This is the tall tower that I have created. Don't worry about the tall tower of sadness. I also actually want to start working on the schedule for next week. Get that actually uploaded. So, it'll be a good time. We just got home from running around having to do errands. Chill's great. Chill's always fun. I like being chill. I don't know if I'm going to do... Neko, you're not streaming today, right? Yo, I haven't seen Fancy in a hot second. How's Fancy been? You been good? It's like been a hot second. Sorry, I just thought about that. I was like, yo, I haven't seen it in a bit. It's okay and stuff right now. Okay, well, hopefully he's doing better. It's never fun to deal with, we'll just say. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what my plan is for tonight. Like, am I gonna have people join if I'm not? For DBD? I don't know. So I can keep the solo queue going. We've been doing. Also, unfortunately for Mo, I don't think we're gonna get to 500 follows before March, which means the beard will stay. What up, Soups? How's it going? Hey, how's it going? What's so bad about Tetris, guys? Soups, what is with you and using shoddy lately? Is there a meme that I'm missing here? Soups we're talking about, so I get the feeling memes are included. So have I. NES version's a lot more difficult because the blocks stick immediately compared to waiting around. So. Why are you so tired, Sparks? It's because you've been staying up way too late. We've talked about this. And now here you are again, being tired. I wonder why. So you want me to go in this room as well? I get you. I get you. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because, like... There's pros and cons and all that sort of stuff. Imagine being tired. I don't know what being tired is. I know what having a headache is. Overuse me. Got it. Say no more. It is typical Soup stuff. Overuse meme? Yes, that's alright. I do not play that game anymore. I heard it got better. Okay. This might be... This might be the end. I don't really know, actually. If I can get this to this, to this, to this. Okay. All that matters is making the hole, go in there. There we go. Nope, I want to do this. To that. To this. To that. Get a little bit of this. Get a little bit of that. Get a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. And this. Dude, we're back to 2, man. Back to 2. in a row! 2 in a row! Oh, we got 2 in a row, y'all. 2 in a row. Now I gotta keep going. If we get the 3rd in a row, listen, regardless of what happens in this match, we're ending the stream. Thanks, y'all. And yes, there is a Genshin event going on. I'll be probably playing Genshin while doing stream stuff. I'm just trying to think of like what our plan would be for today. Good luck, I'll need it. Appreciate it. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for today, I'll open up I'm trying to remember. Soups, what are you doing later tonight? Because you're one of the people I promised to play DVD with. The draft list. Don't know what that is. I hear draft and I hear football. Don't know why. Probably incredible. It's between the 2. Alright, that's completely over my head. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a tournament that I'm not super... I don't pay attention to those stuff. And if Kalik's playing, but I think Kalik's been in a super depressive state. So I doubt he's playing too many games. Nothing. Okay. Soups, if you want to join for... join for DVD today, because I did promise you. Let me know. I'm going back on like always. Yeah, at least you're vibing, Sparks. At least you're not vibrating. Because if you're vibrating, I think that's a more serious thing that we need to get you to a doctor. Okay. Just let me know. Just let me know. Because I know I said I'd play with Neko. I know I said I'd play with you. I think I also said I'd play with Mo, but I think Mo is a packaged case with Poops. So it's like... that sounded a little bit odd out of context. There's a mod, part of this channel, in Poopsner. There you go. What is this? 2-for-1 deal? Yeah, it's 2-for-1 deal. Ooh, hello. That was awkward. I'm trying to downstack as much as I possibly can right now. Bye, Sparks. Take it easy. See, the other thing I was gonna say was I'm pretty sure I promised Sparks too. No, get on your day. No worries. Because they're probably streaming at like 10 PST? Probably. Let's see. Alright, our first hit in a while. I'm actually getting pretty scared. We're way too high up. take care of some loose ends here. I'm trying to play as cautious as I possibly can right now. Why am I going for Tetris stacks? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? I guess this is what's happening now. Why am I going for Tetrises? I need to stop this. I need to just downstack. I need to downstack. We're trying to play as safe as we possibly can. Alright, quiet time, y'all. Quiet time. Chat, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to ignore you for right now. Fuck. I got hit with a fucking... I got hit with a triple T-spin. Or, I think it was a T-spin triple. There was no recovering once you got hit by a triple T-spin. Well, we were close. We were close. But that triple T-spin, no matter if I downstacked or not, I was screwed. That person just got T-spinned, but it's all good. We got top 10, so that's fine. It's just a four badge triple T-spin. Sometimes that's just how it happens. So. I gotta do targeting badges at some point. Complete 500 T-spins. I mean, we can get there at some point. But I mean, hey, we still got a lot of time. What are some other things we gotta do? Finish top 10 in Tetris 99 without using the hold Q or performing T-spins or Tetris line clears. See, that one's not that hard. I just don't do it. But yeah, we also have to collect 999 tickets, so it's not gonna be that bad. It's just, we gotta play a lot. Tetris Maximus against level 5 CPU opponents. We could do that. V2 Max combo 15. I still have no idea how to do that. Then Tetris Invictus has a few things that we gotta do. Play 10 T-spins in a single Tetris 9 Invictus, which is actually not that bad either. I could actually do that. Fun fact, I can actually do this one very easily. I just gotta make sure I got subs. Team battle. Have a good night, host. Take it easy. I'm looking the last running player in a team battle. Get 200 KOs, including on those teams. So yeah, a lot of these are just gonna be this. Get 4 KO badges and achieve Tetris Maximus and team battle. That one's gonna be a little bit tough. So, like, some of these are gonna require me to actually have viewers as part of them. Like, because what will end up happening is we would do a password match. All of us would join up, be the same team, and then I'd have everyone else be a team that's not the color I'm at, and see if we can survive. Like, that's what I would have to do. 5 KOs in a single CPU pattern, we get a total of 5 triples in marathon mode. See, triples are actually way harder than you guys think. Treasures fun gems, true. True. Alright, so we're gonna call it the stream here. I need to go get food because I am fucking hungry as shit. I'll figure out the details for Dead by Daylight a little bit later. All I know is we're gonna be playing Survivor. I'm not gonna be focusing on playing as killer unless like everyone has to go for some reason, and then I'll just be like, alright, we'll do some killer stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that should be it. I know I'll have Neko on and Soups. Those are probably gonna be the most confirmed ones, to be fair. Unless and if Neko's friend who wanted to join last time is able to join, then that'll probably be our full group. We'll see. We'll see. And they'll just kind of go from there and see what happens. So yeah. But with that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name is Katathi, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Friday gaming. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, everybody.